Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. You are only responsible for your half of a relationship. There are two halves in every relationship, but you're only responsible for your half of that relationship. It's not up to you to control the other half. Respect the other half, and there's always going to be peace in that relationship. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 100, NASDAQ up 1, S&P's up 5. Gold contract down $4.10, trading at $12.56 an ounce. Silver up 2 cents, $16.47 an ounce. Platinum down $4, $9.26 an ounce. Copper, monster move in copper, folks, up 10 pennies, $2.84 a pound. Light sweet crude, also big move, up $1.54, $47.88 a barrel. Now we get the API numbers coming out at 4:30, so we're going to still get some movement there. We get the EIA numbers coming out tomorrow morning at 10:30. Notes, 10-year note down 19.6, 125.17. 30-year bond down a full point at 18.6. 152.22. Now, both notes and bonds did come down with volume. You had expanded price, expanded volume. They're going to go, I suspect, a bit lower. We get the Fed meeting tomorrow with a statement at 2 o'clock. That's going to affect the bond market as well as good old King Dollar. King Dollar up 102 ticks, trading 93,900. King Dollar hit a low today, bounced. We'll see whether it gets a bounce going. King Dollar's been trying to bounce into higher price for the last 6 months. Each and every time gets sold off ASAP. The euro is trading at 116.5 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 111.87 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, we're at all-time highs. You close up 55 cents in the SPY. You're 247.37. We go to the Dow Industrials. You take a look at the Dow Industrials. Dow Industrials closed up $100. I believe this is also a closing all-time high. We closed at 21,613. No, it wouldn't be. So the closing all-time high is July 14th. That hit, even intraday, it's a higher high, 21,681. The composite, NASDAQ composite, this is where the action's going to be, folks. The composite and the NDX 100 right now. So the composite up $1.03, 64.12. NDX 100, we take a look at the large cap NDX stocks, up down $10, 59.30. Now that is the closest to getting back under the high which is established on the 9th of June. That's 58.97. What we're going to have after the close tomorrow, which is going to be another big number, is the Facebook. Facebook numbers come out after the close tomorrow. Amazon comes out after the close on Thursday. Amazon's trading 1,039. Chipotle just come out. This is a stock that's been having a tough time period. That closed at $3.48. That's trading up $4 right now, $3.52. We go over to the gold market. We take a look at the gold market. We have what gold is this. Gold out here today traded to a price point of $12.64. We're at $12.56. You have contract of 60,000. That 60,000's come. Well, actually, let me do it this way because we're rolling over. That's what we're doing right now. GCQ7. So we're rolling from one contract to another contract. So the Q contract is still the active contract. That contract out here today, we're down 420. You did 221,000 contracts. You're going into 269. So it looks to me that, gold probably wants to try to get into 1244 on this particular contract. That's still a pullback, light volume. That's building cause to get into the 1260. What I expect you're going to see is get up into the 1298 area. Notes and bonds did come down with volume and price spread. That being said, the 10-year down 19 ticks, giving it up fast and furious. The elevator down is always quicker than the way up. No two ways about that. This just gave back the last 8 days of trading. We did volume of 1.3 million, and you're going into 1.6. Now, the way this 10-year is set up, it looks to me like it can actually go to the bottom of that range, which is 125.03. Right now, you're at 125.17. If we take a look at the 30-year set up the exact same way. 30-year down hard, down 1 full point and 19 ticks. You did 250,000 contracts. You're coming into 275. That 30-year can get into 152.12. The swing point's 151.18. So the volatility is going to be out here tomorrow also. Go into Fed meeting and statement at 2 o'clock. King Dollar, DXU. What King Dollar did out here today, King Dollar gets down to a price point of 93,460. It rejects price. It had expansion of volume, but 22,000 contracts is still light volume. Now, a normal dead cat bounce on King Dollar would get you up to 95. That being said, King Dollar has not been able to do a bounce since the last good bounce King Dollar did was in March. March it got to 98,515. That was from 103. Then you bounced to 101. After the 101, guess what? It's been downhill the whole way. No two ways about that. After the close out here, we just had Amgen come out with numbers. Amgen closed at 180. That's trading 178. Let's see if we just CMG, which we said CMG closed at 348. That's trading 356. Let's see if Wynn has come out yet. Wynn Resorts, that closed at 138. That's trading 135. And that also come out. And, Wynn looks like it has some decent numbers, but the bottom line is that they're selling it down. The estimate on Wynn was $1.19. Oh, I see what's happening. They come out at $1.18. Gross revenue, let's see, second gross revenue, where is she? Yeah, they beat by 4 cents, but the market does not dig it, folks, when your gross goes down. That's the bottom line, and that's normally fast and furious. There's no two ways about that, because that's coming down, cutting expenses versus bottom line growing. And Marbell had an estimate of 74 cents. They come in at 79. That's a big number. Marbell closed at $36.22. That's trading 37.09. AMD, let's see if AMD come out yet. AMD closed at $14.11. That's trading at 14.11, and that hasn't come out just yet. ZION. Zion closed at 44.65. That's a bank. They just come out. They beat also. That estimate was 62. They come out with 73. You stay right there, folks. We're coming back with more numbers for you. 877-927-6648. We'll be right back.